To hear a powerful personal story of survival and strength. A Holocaust survivor shared her life journey, a first-hand account that few are still able to give. 5 News reporter Laura Castleman takes us there.
A lot of people gathered here today to hear the story of Holocaust survivor Lydia Klimuk and her experiences during the Holocaust. Now, this is all in observance of Holocaust International Remembrance Day. Lydia Klimuk was just 5 years old when she and her family were taken to a Nazi labor camp during World War II.
It was incredibly important to get her in here and have her tell her story to Arkansans of all ages.
Now, she's sharing that story, one she lived before she was old enough to fully understand it.
The war started September 1st, and they invaded Warsaw, and I was born November 17th.
Born in Warsaw during the German invasion of Poland, Klimuk described the realities of life under Nazi occupation and the random brutality people faced.
Not just Jewish people, but also Polish people and other nationalities were just pulled together right off the street and shot or, taken to camps. One day, there was a knock on the door, and they were told just to grab whatever they can, and the Nazis took them away and put them in a boxcar, all of us in a boxcar.
She says her family was forced into German labor camps, where starvation, fear, and hard labor were part of daily life.
And we stayed there for a while, and down the road, my dad was made to work in the camp. What they were building is they were preparing for the V2 missiles.
During that time, Klimuk says her father lost an eye while working. Her family was moved from camp to camp until they were eventually liberated by the American military. Soon after, a chance encounter would change her life.
And my husband's family, which I didn't even know at that time, that, this was going to be my husband. It was just another family that we met on a train.
Klimuk says even though she was so young, the trauma was real.
My parents were very diligent in cradling me and making sure that, I do okay and, I survived.
Klimuk ends her story not as a victim, but as a witness, sharing her experiences with the new generation. The event gave the people of Fort Smith a chance to remember the millions of lives lost during the Holocaust between 1933 and 1945, and the fact that Klimuk's story still matters today. In Fort Smith, covering news where you live, Laura Castleman, 5 News.